As we prepare for the seat at home, which will now begin to create the room for the liberation of Biafra and the revolution that is to come, we are left with two options. It is either the revolution is peaceful, or we also going to have a very, very bloody and violent revolution. It is part of it. Revolution has always been revolution. It does not come with a platter of gold. There are people who were born to liberate Biafra from Nigeria, and they are already at work. And it happens that I'm one of them. I want to inform Biafrans today to disregard anything coming from criminal Ejiofor. I am going to make one exposition today on what Ejiofor did in the last court of Onyendu, so that you people will understand how Ejiofor planned the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And he convinced some of the people that were working for Biafra that turned out to become kidnappers. Today, I'm going to talk about Benjamin Madubugwu, whom yesterday came out for the very first time. They came out because they know that Biafra has become reality. All of them are running. They are running. What they are after now is what is going to happen for them or to them when Biafra come. Simon Ekpa is not a judge. I cannot sentence anybody to any death. I am not in that position. I don't have power. What I know is that those who killed Biafrans, those who commit crimes of killing, beheading our people, will be held accountable, because we have the evidence of Madubugwu, Barrister Ejiofor criminality, including kidnapping. I want to inform Biafrans today for the very first time, and I'm going to come to show you evidence for the very first time. The reason why the Biafra spirit have left them, left these criminals, left Madubugwu, left all of them, was because they engaged in kidnapping and killing of Biafrans. My number one exposition today is I want to call on the Commissioner of Utility in Anambra State. The Commissioner of Utility in Anambra State, you were kidnapped by criminals in 2021. I want every Igbo man, I want those who claim they love Ndi Igbo, I want those who claim they are the main people that love Ndi Anambra, I want those who claim they are Ndi Anambra to ask Emeka Ezenwanne, the Commissioner of Utility in Anambra State, who kidnapped you. The person that kidnapped the Commissioner of Utility in Anambra State is called Madubugwu. Madubugwu kidnapped him. Barrister Ejiofor is aware. After they kidnapped him, they opened office in his head. What I am saying today is before God and man. We have intels. That is why we can never work with them. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which I follow, he said, any day you kill a Biafran and you are fighting this freedom, we are never going to get Biafra with you. That is why we will never work with any criminals. Today they will go about tagging us criminals, tagging us all manner of names. But what I have come to do today is to make exposition for you to know those who are held in destroying Alaigb, and they turn around, accuse Biafrans that put their life, sacrifice their life, and put their life on the line. I want to ask this man. His name is Emeka, and we are going to refresh. One moment. You're welcome back. Now, I told you all that I will not address him, that his time is coming. Today is his time. And let me bring this to the screen. Now, welcome back. I said I am going to make few exposition today. Number one exposition is the kidnapping of the Commissioner of Utility in Anambra State. The Commissioner of Utility in Anambra State, called Mr. Emeka Ezenwanne, was abducted on March 31st and has been released. The police state command has confirmed. I want you to understand that Ezenwanne is the in-law of Soludo. Ezenwanne is the in-law of Soludo. And I want Obi of Onitsha, because Governor Soludo is aware of what he has become, because he is in. So I want in Anambra State, those people that feel that you have seen somebody in Madubugwu, or you have seen somebody, Barrister Ejiofor is the one that is coming to you now to tell you about what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing. Barrister Ejiofor is the one that is coming to tell you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say this and say that. All lies. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not say nothing to Barrister Ejiofor. Barrister Ejiofor conspired and sold Onyendu to Nigeria State. We are having serious network issue, so we are going to change network. One moment. You're welcome back. We check the audio as well to make sure that everything is fine. And I think we are good. All right. Sorry about that. So, like I was saying, Barrister Ejiofor with Madubugwu has become the syndicate and the cause of criminality, kidnapping, and insecurity. Not all of them, some of them, because some of them are being orchestrated by Fulanis. So I want to call on Ndi Anambra. I want to call on Obi of Onitsha. I want to call on anybody that is clean. I'm not talking about Ninemi Hojo. No, I'm talking about clean. People that are clean. To ask the Commissioner of Utility, Anambra State, who kidnapped you in that particular incident. 3 or 4 policemen were killed by Madubugwu. Today, he is the one telling you that Simon Ekpa is trying to destroy Alaigb. Whereas Simon Ekpa is fighting them that brought criminality into Biafra struggle. And we have destroyed all of them, including Barrister Ejiofor, which I'm going to show you what he did in court last time. You are going to be shocked. So today, I am here to tell you that the Commissioner of Utility in Anambra State, called Emeka Ezenwanne, was kidnapped by Madubugwu, Benjamin Madubugwu, from Ihala. After the kidnapping of Emeka Ezenwanne began to give money to Madubugwu, including these last 2 weeks. I want Ndi Anambra to go into investigation to know whether Emeka Ezenwanne is pulling 10 million, 15 million, 20 million, 10 million, and where that money is going to from his account. The money is going to Madubugwu. Because when the police came, all these things, we have investigated them. That is why when I come out, I will tell you, your days that I will remember you is coming. We are into security. Our responsibility is to provide security. We get intels and intelligence report. I know that some of them will be surprised. So, for you to know what I am saying, I challenge anybody in Anambra to ask the commissioner. I am talking about the current commissioner of utility in Anambra State. Ask him, he's a young man. Why are you giving money to Madubugwu? The reason why I have come to make this broadcast today is so that he can stop giving money to Madubugwu. Madubugwu can no longer kidnap him again. Madubugwu don't have the power to kidnap you again. We have destroyed him. Tell the commissioner of utility in Anambra State, he is the in-law to Governor Soludo. Tell him that Simon Ekpa said he should stop giving money to Madubugwu from today. Why would you be giving money to a criminal? Somebody that kidnapped you, you are giving him money? Every time you give 10 million, every time you give 15 million, why would you be doing that? And you claim that you are a pure person. And Soludo begin to use you and turn them into their hired assassin. If Soludo has become the hit, or if Madubugwu has become the hitman of you and Soludo, you let the Indian Anambra know so that we know where the problem and insecurity is coming from. Some of them. You see, you people know that we don't look face. When the crime increased in Anambra, we called out Igwe of Obosi. We called him out on this program. We called the Igwe of Obosi out on this program. And then after that, what happened? Everything calmed down in Obosi. Everything calmed down in Obosi after we called the Igwe of Obosi out. Immediately, he summoned meeting in his palace and told everybody, if you look for trouble again, if you go into crime again, do not call me. That was how all this petty crime ended in Obosi. Today, I watched the Igwe of Obosi dedicating building to police. And when I made that particular exposition, some of them that claim to be in the chair, oh, Simon Ekpa, I got Dagibi. Oh, Simon Ekpa, I got Tobagime. Oh, Simon Ekpa, I got Gologo. I got Megan cause. Where is your Ogu today? Because God knows that everything I am doing is for the best interest of Biafra people and Ndibo. So the idiot that is pushing drugs somewhere come and start making broadcasting video. Oh, Simon Ekpa, oh, anyị ga-atọ gị ibi, anyị ga-ada gị ngwụrọ, anyị ga-eme gị itu ime mkpuke, anyị ga-eme gị nka. You have to come and apologize to Igwe Obosi. If what I said was not true, today, are you people not enjoying it? Did you not see Igwe Obosi donating building to Nigeria police? Today, I have come to call on the Anambra. I am called because Governor Soludo is not pure. Soludo is not pure. So calling him is a waste of time. Because I am still going to come to what Soludo did to a man that they beheaded. All of you know that somebody was beheaded. Somebody was beheaded in Anambra. Did you not know the story? Somebody from Soludo's community Soludo's constituency was beheaded in Onitsha. How many of you remember that? Do you know before they killed that man, we were gathering a lot of intels of what was going on, how they were using Madubugwu and some of them that are on the run today to kill people in Anambra State. Do you know that before that man was killed and beheaded, he had problem with Soludo? Soludo told him that he must step down, that he cannot go back again to the state assembly. The guy refused. The guy was begging Soludo. Soludo said for where that he must go down. He must go down. Soludo wanted somebody else to replace that man out of envy and wickedness. Soludo wanted somebody else to replace him. And the person that Soludo wanted to replace that man that was beheaded in Anambra was somebody that Soludo claimed the father trained him in school. The question is, who are those who beheaded that man from Soludo's constituency? The same people. After Soludo They had series of meetings, including in Reverend Father's house, including in Bishop's house. This guy dragged Soludo to every church, every Catholic church in Anambra for them to have peace. Soludo refused. Why are people not talking about this vital information that could open the eye of people to see where the calamity that we are fighting? This is the impunity we are fighting in Biafra struggle. This is the reason why they don't want to see Simon Ekpa, because I have destroyed every criminality in them. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, if you kill Biafran, if your job is to come and start killing Biafrans for yourself, we can never get Biafra. So what do we do to such people? We must chase them out and away of Biafra movement. When we get Biafra, we can have a law that will not go back to the atrocities certain people committed during the Biafra struggle. That is why they are fighting me. That is why they are using even the people that know what is going on, they are falling for them. So I have made a very powerful allegation today against Madubugwu and against a maker of the commissioner of the utility in Anambra State. I have made a very heavy allegation. And I want this allegation, not even allegation, because I have the fact. He was kidnapped by Madubugwu. And from the time he was kidnapped to today, he is paying ransom to Madubugwu. He is paying 10 million. He is paying 20 million. Any amount to Madubugwu and Chinas and Woru and all of them, they are going to give it. He is going to give it to them. So I have come today to liberate you from bondage, to liberate you from these criminals that have used your head to open office. Madubugwu don't have any job. He is not a businessman. When you touch him, he tells you he's a businessman. Ask him, where is your business? What are you doing? How did you start it? When did you start it? And let us do check and balance. So some of you will see them, they will go to Abuja. When they will go to Abuja, you see them going to Abuja. Madubugwu went to Abuja because this commissioner in Anambra State gave him 10 million. 10 million. And each money this man gives to Madubugwu, Barrister Ejiofor have share in it. Each time this Madubugwu go to Abuja, Barrister Ejiofor is going to collect percentage from that money. You know, some time ago, I was telling you people that to ask Madubugwu, where did he get 3 million that he gave Barrister Ejiofor during the court session? You see, you don't know where that, you don't know why I was saying that. I said, ask Madubugwu or Ejiofor, where did the Madubugwu get 3 million to give you when he came to Abuja? That 3 million came from the Anambra State Commissioner for Utility. You see, you don't need to kidnap somebody and open office on the person. We don't do that. If you do that, the spirit of Biafra will leave you completely. And that's exactly what is happening today. That is why I don't have vam, because I come on the ocha. My hands are clean. The only time you can stand me is if my hands are not clean. And if what I'm saying is not true, then you can stand me. That is why today, Simon Ekpa, they say he is agent of Nigeria. He's the one now fighting Nigeria. They are the one now fighting me in conjunction with the Nigerian government. The news media everywhere today is writing against it at home. Everybody is, I don't know. Is it me that they say I'm working for Nigerian government? Is it not the same me? Now they say it's from Nigerian government. They turn it again to against Ndibo. I want you people to understand one thing. For you to get your freedom, you must be ready to do sacrifice. You must be ready to do sacrifice. Sacrifice is something that you must do. We are doing this sacrifice by putting everything on the line. That is what we are doing. That is why Onyendu have this to tell you. Anybody, any
Any chairman of any market that is opened, any market you open, the chairman will hear from us. In Biafra land, any market you open, you will hear from us. We lost 5 million people. And you can, if you don't sit at home, we'll make you sit at home by force. In Biafra land, any market you open, you will hear from us. We lost 5 million people. And you can, if you don't sit at home, we'll make you sit at home by force. People, no wonder we are suffering. You would have no appreciation of the sacrifice of the dead.
No, they don't.
You think everything is mercantilism, is buying and selling. You convert every situation into a currency. Exactly. You always look at the monetary value of every circumstance you find yourself in.
That is their problem.
That is why we have saboteurs.
Yes.
And traitors within.
That is why we have saboteurs and traitors like Madubugwu and Barrister Ejiofor. Madubugwu is sitting in Abuja, granting interview as a kidnapper. He went to Abuja, stay in a hotel, look for women with 10 million given to him as a transportation because he kidnapped the commissioner of utility in Anambra State, collected the ransom, released him, and began to open office in his head. I am making it now. It is a record. And I want Anambra to ask that commissioner, who kidnapped you? If he refused to talk, take him to a very big Arushi. A very, very big one. If he say he don't know. Because he know. Because I know that he know. Tell him that what I am doing today is to liberate him, to free him. Madubugwu cannot do anything to him again. Everything that Madubugwu can do has been destroyed. He don't have the capacity anymore. Madubugwu is on the run, complete on the run. And he's going to continue to run. And he is running because he killed Biafrans. He will continue to run. After when Biafra come, Biafra people will hold many people accountable. I want Anambra to ask the commissioner, if you do not do this, and he managed to do something and do one thing or the other, he's going to strike you people again. I want Anambra to ask the commissioner, serving commissioner in Anambra State, who kidnapped you? And I'm telling you today, it was Madubugwu. Madubugwu is eating the money. The kidnapping is not a one ransom and it's gone. No. Madubugwu a mepego office in this year. On every blessed week, 10 million. Every other week, 20 million. And I made the guy intimidate. We have every intels. And you know, when this man was kidnapped last year March, police, you know how police do. They claim that, oh, police came and the police was doing this and tactically. It's a lie. All of them are fallacies. Complete lie. Madubugwu kidnapped him. And I want you people to understand that if Madubugwu kidnapped this man, how many people that were killed in the process? Today he's in Abuja calling Simon Ekpa Ekperima. He's in Abuja calling Simon Ekpa all sort of name. Because I can't work with criminals. I can't. Once I notice you are a criminal, bam! In I go. You become my enemy. That is, I have made exposition 1. Number 2. And of course, I will wait for them. Then after this, I am going to expose what Ejiofor did in the court. So number 1, the exposition on Madubugwu is this. Number 2, exposition on Madubugwu. I want every person who still think he can communicate with Madubugwu, especially those who are in this Biafra movement, and you are genuinely fighting, not that you were deceived to hurt any Biafra. Not that you were deceived, because there are people that were deceived to hurt people, and we forgive them, because we are not God. When you come to say, oh, look, these people compelled me to do this. They say we do that, and I did it. I didn't want to do it. We are not we don't have court yet. We don't have law enforcement yet, so we cannot hurt anybody. The only thing we will do is that, have you repented? You say yes. Are you sure you have repented? You say yes. You sure you cannot do bad thing again? You say yes. Remember, nobody can force you to do bad thing. You say yes. Can we trust you? You say yes. We will check you in the spirit. And then after that, we'll tell you, welcome, do not sin again. Because when you were doing it, you were not part of us. So we cannot condone evil. So some of this particular thing you see that is happening today, I have evidence in my palm. I told them that even your wife will give me information. Even your husband will give me, your children will give me information. So I want Ndanambra to ask the serving commissioner, you cannot harbor criminals. You cannot become friend to criminals. We are fighting Biafra, and our enemy are the Nigeria state. Our enemy are those who come to kill us. That's all. Our enemy are not harmless people. The reason why we are putting sit at home for people that don't know, you already know why. The reason is that we have to, first of all, condition the mind of our people, because anything can happen any moment from now. So you do not go and start dancing and partying while people are dying, while you are fighting for freedom. Ukraine is there. Look at what is happening in Ukraine. They do not just wait and say, oh, please, our children have to go to school. Russia will come and run over them. So they have to fight and defend their land. That's why war is going on in Ukraine. At least, this is what is happening presently. So all these people that will come to tell you, Ndigbo, oh, you are destroying business. Like I was listening to one, I was reading one stupid write-up. They say, on the Chandi market, went to meeting. Ejiofor communicated with them and whatever. Oh, they have released this one. Come out. When you come out, we will regard you as a Nigerian. We will regard you as the agent. We will regard you as those we are going to engage in guerrilla warfare. That's all. The guerrilla warfare is people that when we come, you come to kill us, we kill you back. It is called self-defense. So we are entering a very bloody revolution, as the case may be. And it must happen. So when we say sit at home, it is for your own good. And I wonder where they go and get Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say. What he concern Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in our sit at home? Did we say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu order it? And as a matter of fact, are they the one that is ordering it for us? We don't have business with criminals. We have expelled them from this Biafra movement. So if the worst they can do is that if Ejiofor feel that he cannot obey the order of Biafrans, that day he will drive from Abuja and enter East and say, you can, I am here and you cannot do me anything. So Biafrans that will see him, they will either romance him or throw him pure water. After throwing him pure water, he will complain and go. But I'm telling you the fact that if you come out in the sense of fighting against Biafra freedom, I engage you in on of the 5 million people that died during Biafra war, and I call it Tika Kopan. Think and doom, because if you don't know what is revolution, you go and Google it. Go and Google it. I get Wolu Koboko, where Kwagi Doom can doom. Akochage, any day, any Nigeria politician say, come and fight against Biafra. You come. Of course, it is not going to be long. Very soon, Biafra will come. And everybody will know what we're doing. You will never, this 1% will never value what we're doing today. They're going to value it tomorrow. So we are not moved by all this nonsense they are writing on social media, or the premium Vanguard News. What surprises me is that you did not even report the order that Biafra gave. You reported the countering order. That's kind of absurd. You have to report the order before you report the countering. Why would you be reporting the countering order and you did not report the original order? You see, I thought they say that Biafrans are not ready. I thought they say, how can Biafra come in 2023? I thought they say, we cannot do it. We did it. We are doing it. It is becoming like play. It is no longer play. Ohaneze is talking. Everybody is talking. Governor is talking. Politicians are talking. Nigerians are talking. Hausas are talking. Oh, everybody is talking. Ordinary sit at home, we have not declared no-fly zone. You know, when I tell them no-fly zone, they say, oh, look at, he went to Oji. They have attacked Oji. Oh, this is the thing, Simon Ekpa is saying no-fly zone. I look at them and laugh. Chai! Because these people wasted the life of Biafrans. That's why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is suffering today. They betrayed him. Every given minute, they betrayed him. Chai! When we have conquered, many mountains that they don't know about, telling them we are going to have a no-fly zone, they thought we are joking. We will declare no-fly zone in due time. I am telling you the fact. And by then, some of these sneak and poop that are shouting now will know that we are not joking. And I know there will be wondering, can you hear this guy, Obi? Mobi is that I know that I'm doing the right thing. Mobi is that I have seen Biafra, but you cannot see it because you are not part of what is happening. Mobi is that I know that Onu Kurunjo Geguma. The reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sounding this way is because some people that are telling you today, it is not from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Oh, the order is not from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is not from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are the one who made Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to sound this way in the first place.
Anybody, any chairman of any market that is opened, any market you open, the chairman will hear from us.
You see, as if something have changed. Nothing have changed though. The same people that are telling you it is not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that gave the order was the same people that planned to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The same people. The same people. Oh, this is not from Ipobo. This is not from Onyendu. When did Onyendu start giving order from DSS dungeon? Umokoko. Ejiofor is the one. That is why Ejiofor sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is the job of Ejiofor. The job of Ejiofor is to make last time I told you people that even if Onyendu make video from DSS dungeon and say, oh, I abandon Simon Ekpa, or I condemn Simon Ekpa, blah blah blah, I will not listen because I know he's not the one talking. Do you know the reason why I made that comment? Because I know that a day like this is coming very fast. When they will go to DSS dungeon and they will come out with paper to say, oh, Onyendu say he did not order. Did anybody tell them that Onyendu order? I am asking you, that is how Ejiofor, the criminal Ejiofor, went to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu court and start defending Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with hearsay. Are you people aware? Are you aware that Ejiofor deliberately did not defend Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? He went to court. I'm going to shock people today because a lot of people don't have this information. This Ejiofor did not defend Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in this last court, where the court approved the order to stay execution. He didn't defend Onyendu. He went there and the court wrote in their document. I have the document now, and I'm going to share it with everybody here. Ejiofor defended Onyendu with hearsay. Hearsay. Ejiofor could not defend Onyendu. Ejiofor was blabbing in the court. Hearsay. Which court? Boldly written. Court wrote that you cannot defend a client with hearsay, that you have to defend Onyendu with fact. Ejiofor did not bring any paper. I told you people. I said, Ejiofor didn't go to court with document. Ejiofor did not have this, Ejiofor did not go to court with document. Ejiofor didn't have anything. Ejiofor did not know the charges. Ejiofor did not know nothing. Ejiofor went to court without document. He went there and he defended Onyendu without fact. Without no single fact. That is what, and he did it on purpose. When people don't understand what we see. I'm going to show it to you today, but let me address the Madubugwu second serious crime against Onyendu. Serious crime against Onyendu. The second crime of Madubugwu against Onyendu is a man called Mgbochi. Mgbochi Oya ka ọgwụgwụ ya. Ka m kpọzie ya ka ndị ma ihe na-ekwu mara ihe na-ekwu. A man very, very dear to Maazị Nnamdi Kanu called Mgbochi Oya ka ọgwụgwụ ya. Mgbochi Oya ka ọgwụgwụ ya. There was a meeting of the council of Ndị Eze when Onyendu was kidnapped and renditioned to Nigeria. This Madubugwu, this criminal Madubugwu, working very closely with Ejiofor, they had a meeting of Ndị Ichie and Ndị Eze. After that meeting, Madubugwu asked Mgbochi Oya ka ọgwụgwụ ya, invited Mgbochi to his place for no reason. We did not know that they already planned with Ejiofor how to kill Mgbochi. Mgbochi is a man that Onyendu ejiri egwu egwu. I want you people to know how they try to eliminate everybody. In fact, Mgbochi was one of the people that founded the movement for this Biafra you see today. You people don't know what is happening. Mgbochi Oya ka ọgwụgwụ ya. They planned and assassinated him. Mgbochi Oya ka ọgwụgwụ ya was a great man. A great man. One of the men that funded IPOB with Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. You don't know this one. He was one of the power of IPOB. The death of Mgbochi that Madubugwu orchestrated can never ever be forgotten. And as I'm telling you today, Onyendu have no knowledge that they have killed Mgbochi. Onyendu have no knowledge that these people that are coming to give him kiss of death, that this Ejiofor that is coming every day to report this, that they have killed Mgbochi. Onyendu don't know. Every day they go to Onyendu, they go to Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, they plan, how they are defending him in court, how the court will go, they smile with him, and they have killed one of his most trusted men. What I am saying today will go down in history of Biafra when Biafra come. Because Onyendu will come out to watch this video and see how I fought with many people to make sure that the Biafra we are looking for is the Biafra he convinced me to be part of through his activities and all that. I did not know all these people. I don't know who is Madubugwu before. These are idiot criminals. Now, after the meeting of the Ndị Eze, that was when Onyendu was kidnapped. Madubugwu invited him for no reason. A lot of people advised Mgbochi Oya ka ọgwụgwụ ya not to go. He went. The driver of Mgbochi Oya ka ọgwụgwụ ya is from Ebonyi province of Biafra. After Madubugwu killed chicken, gburu ha ọkụkọ, their last ọkụkọ, last supper. Madubugwu gburu Mgbochi Oya okuko, last supper, after they eat, and for no reason, Madubugwu asked them to drive the other way. Little did Mbuchoya Kogugwe know that Madubugwu have planned with Ejiofor and they stationed military armor tank somewhere there. That was on Monday. Monday sit at home. Immediately they are going there. Bah! Look at the military armor tank. About pieces. Madubugwu was in his house. Nenyo. About pieces. This story I am telling today, if you know what I'm saying, and you begin to reflect, it is time you know where to stand. Because if you continue to support these criminals and the evil that have killed almost all hefty men in this struggle, the struggle you are today, the IPOB that some of you are shouting, IPOB, we are this, we are. The founder of IPOB, one of the biggest founder, is a man called Mbochoya. They have killed him. Are you aware? You don't know. Orchestrated by who? Madubugwu Benjamin and Barrister Ejiofor. I am not going into the commanders of ESN, how Madubugwu killed them. I am not going to ESN members, how Madubugwu killed them so far. And I'm not also going to go into why he is running away from Biafra land, because he's on the run. You see him in Abuja gallivanting. He is eating the money from Anambra State Commissioner. I don't know whether there are so many people he have open office in their head before he take it. Ben Johnson, he's running now. Ben Johnson, he's running away. He have disappeared from Anambra. He's no longer going to East. Afraid. He's afraid of the men that he has killed their colleagues. He's afraid of them because everybody can now see road. If not that God came to rescue Biafra struggle through many of us. Hi, Alukalime. And that is why the spirit of Biafra must begin to touch all of you who have been by the side watching what was going on. So I have made a very hefty exposition today. 2 on Benjamin Madubugwu's head. This is not I'm not going to the ESN, I'm not going to the killing of ESN commanders, killing of ESN members. No. I want to, how I do my own. I want to throw this thing and wait for him because he is now coming to the social media. All of you know that I have been saying that this same Madubugwu was in the house with Barrister Ejiofor the day Gentle was killed. Today, everybody is talking about Gentle. Today, Nigeria is ordering 100 million to the woman. Today, they are ordering to arrest. Everything is happening because I exposed them. The day Gentle was killed, Madubugwu, that is going in Abuja now to gallivant in Abuja because he is now with the government. He's working with the government. He said he don't want to blackmail them. Madubugwu was in the house with Barrister Ejiofor supervising the gruesome murder of Gentle. They were watching in the CCTV. And the worst part of it is that I was on the phone with them that day. I was on the phone. Little did I know that I was talking with people who planned to eliminate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Hi, Chineke. I was on the phone with him and the Barrister Ejiofor. Oh, everything okay? Are you people okay? I am going live. Hi, Chineke. Amamunon Diojo. Evil people. Now, that being said, I want you people to now watch what Ejiofor did in the court. Ejiofor went to court of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and Ejiofor, instead of defending Onyendu with fact and figures, Ejiofor went there and started defending Onyendu on hearsay. So I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it to you. A lot of people don't have this information. This is the verdict of the appeal court order. This is it. This is page 13. Page 13 of this verdict. So we are giving you evidence here. Page 13. Let us go from the beginning. This is the court. This is the verdict of Onyendu. Verdict of Onyendu. Verdict of the appeal court when they apply for the stay of the execution order. In the court of appeal for Abuja hold at Abuja on the Friday 28th day of October 2022 before their lordship. I want you all to follow me to see the impunity of Barrister Ejiofor. Follow me. This is the verdict. This is the judgment of the that Ejiofor willingly gave up to Nigeria. Ejiofor decided to sell Nnamdi Kanu again in this court because I have Alaigb. Now, I want you people to follow me. I don't need to read the whole ruling and the whole verdict because it is very long. Okay? But let us go to page 13. Page 13. Let us go to page 13. Let's go to page 13. Okay, let me read here. Here, for example, okay, here, for example, the motion is supported by an affidavit of 5 paragraphs deposed to by one Loveme Odubo of the Department of the Public Prosecution in the Office of the Attorney General of the Federation, Federal Ministry of Justice, filed along with the application is a written address also filed on the 18/10/2022. In position to the motion, the respondent, which is Barrister Ejiofor, the respondent now is Nnamdi Kanu, the criminal Ejiofor represents. They said, in opposition, opposition to the motion of the Attorney General of the Federation, the respondent, which is now Nnamdi Kanu represented by Ejiofor, filed a counter affidavit of 5 paragraphs deposed by one Sir Ifeanyi Ejiofor of nonsense, principal partner in the law firm of why all this nonsense, of counsel for the respondent under the leadership of Chief Mike Ozekome, SAN, SAN. The said counter affidavit was filed on 21/10/2022. It is also supported by a written address also filed on the 21/10/2022. I want you to pay attention that this particular written address were filed. Counter affidavit were filed. Okay? Now, let us go here. This man, okay, we are now going to go from here. I have carefully and soberly read and reflected on the motion or notice, the various affidavits for and against the motion, the argument of counsel and accompanying exhibit. The fact in support of this motion are well captured in the affidavit and counter affidavit filed by the parties. The summary of it is simple and straightforward. Now, on the 13th of October 2022, this court delivered the judgment in appeal number this and that in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu versus Federal Republic of Nigeria, where this court discharged the respondent of the charge pending against him at the Federal High Court Abuja Division. Now, one thing I want to tell Biafrans today is that, all this while, Ejiofor has been gallivanting with his illiterate Umuchuku writer from Ukumango. Every time we have done, I want to inform Biafrans today, Ejiofor has misled you completely. There is nowhere in the court judgment where it says discharged and acquitted. Never. I want Biafrans to ask Ejiofor, where did the word acquitted come from? Because it is the game he has been playing to all these illiterate. Oh, erudite, discharged and acquitted. I want you people to ask Barrister. I'm going to show you the copy of the verdict where it was pronounced discharged, and I did not see acquitted there. So where is this acquitted coming from? A deliberate act to malign the Biafrans. A deliberate act to malign Biafrans, to mislead Biafrans, to deceive Biafrans into thinking that Ejiofor is doing something. We know he's not doing anything. So I want Biafrans to ask Ejiofor, where did the acquitted come from? Because he go to social media, discharged, acquitted. He discharged, and he is yet to come publicly to correct this misleading information, which people are banking on to charge this one to do this, and here protect. Let Ejiofor come and correct Biafrans. He don't want to do it because he knows the game he's playing. So today, we are throwing it up to the public to ask the criminal Ejiofor, where did discharge and acquitted come from? And somebody who called himself a human rights lawyer is writing that Ejiofor is a brilliant lawyer. I don't know where, I asked that question. I don't know where the brilliance is. So please, ask Ejiofor, where did he get acquitted? The word acquitted. What I saw in the judgment of, in favor of Onyendu was discharged. But we are going to go here today because, discharged and acquitted is not the same thing in law. And I want people to understand that. But because Ejiofor, the criminal Ejiofor, is using it to get a soft landing. A soft landing for Biafra. I am reading you now. This is the verdict of the court. Somebody say I should refresh. I don't know. I think it is you people should check your this thing. I can refresh anyway. That is the problem. All right, we are back. We are back and we are back. So we want you to ask Ejiofor, where did he get the discharge and acquitted? And if there is no charge and acquitted, what have he done to correct the wrong information that is flying all over Biafra land and social media? What has he done? He has done nothing, because he deliberately chipped in the discharge, acquitted. Deliberately. That is how criminals. That is how criminal does. He this kind of, let me chip it in, discharged and acquitted. I do not know where the acquitted is in the verdict. I am telling Biafrans today to correct this particular criminal Ejiofor, treacherous Ejiofor's incompetency in defending Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that Biafrans, there is no acquitted in the judgment of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And I will show it to the screen very soon. But let us continue. There is something I want to show you people. Now, I want you people to listen and listen very attentively as we go straight to page 13. Because we don't need to go and start everything. But you just, know that Ejiofor, in the absence of Ozekome, represented Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In the absence of Ozekome. All of you know. Ozekome was on trip. I don't know. Ozekome was on trip, and Ejiofor had to go there and represent Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So let us go to know what the court had to say about Ejiofor presentation at the court. This one will shock you people. Now, I want you people to look at this. This is now talking about Ejiofor presentation at the court, defending Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The notice of appeal, without doubt, has clearly shown substantial and serious arguable issue of law. The 7 grounds have in them serious issues raised by this court, which the Supreme Court need to hear and pronounce on. I want you people to pay attention. Now, on the issue of special circumstances, the applicant has detailed in his affidavit in support fact that shows special circumstances. Now, from the Ejiofor side, the counter affidavit. Pay attention, from Ejiofor that represent Ehonyendu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. Ejiofor filed to reboot this fact are laden with hearsay. Ejiofor went to defend the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and all Ejiofor wrote in the defense of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is just like what you heard him saying on that Mother of God interview. Hearsay. Ejiofor went to court to defend Onyendu with hearsay, and the court boldly wrote it here. They say that everything Ejiofor was writing and wrote in that counter affidavit was hearsay, which could not rebut the solid fact placed to enact the special circumstances, positively justifying the grant of this application. Ejiofor did not go to counter the application of the Nigerian federal government against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He went to give them give them the road to continue to hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is heartbreaking. And you don't expect court to give judgment on hearsay. So where are the facts of Ejiofor? Ejiofor went and represented Onyendu in the absence of Ozekome Ogbuochu. Ordinary opportunity that was given to Ejiofor Ogbuochu. I do not know why Ozekome had to now travel during the time we needed him most. Ejiofor Ogbuochu. The reason why the court granted Onyendu, made a judgment against Onyendu in favor of Nigeria government was because Ejiofor went there and did everything he did on hearsay. Look at it here. I want you all to also follow me to read further. Section 131, subsection 1 of the Evidence Act Evidence. Evidence Act 2011. Ejiofor is a lawyer. Somebody wrote, Simon, stop attacking Ejiofor. He is a very brilliant lawyer. How can somebody be brilliant lawyer? You are representing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in a very high-profile case, and you cannot provide evidence to back your whatever claim you are making. And they are now quoting a law that says, for you to come to court, you must come with evidence. Section 131, subsection 1 of the Evidence Act 2011. Whoever desire any court to give judgment as to any legal right or liability dependent on the existence of fact which he assert shall prove that those facts exist. If he failed to do so, his case fails. Ejiofor went to deliberately tell stories like he did in their illiterate interview. Exactly. That is why we have questioned, how did he get the law degree? How did he represent person in court? Have he ever won any case? People are beginning to question. Court, you are representing a whole onyendu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Ejimo. You went to court. Just this one time that Ezekome was not there. Ejiofor went telling story like he did in the interview. How can you? It doesn't make sense. This is why we have been shouting that it is time. The family of Onyendu that have a lot of things to do in this case. Stop Ejiofor from going to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Stop Ejiofor. What are you people doing? Stop Ejiofor. Ndi Igbo, stop Ejiofor. Everybody that is concerned, stop Ejiofor. This man have killed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, killed the followers. Deliberate act. If Ejiofor had represented Onyendu, you people were shouting this thing. I just set my hand on this verdict today, and I decided to go through it. And I saw what I saw. You know what they do after this court? They come and they grant interview in Ukumango. Everybody will be shouting, "Oh, Nigerian government! Oh, release Onyendu! Oh, this that." Ejiofor is eating Oneriunumugu. Oneriunumugu. And because we started exposing them, they tell all their illiterate, don't listen to Simon Ekpa. Don't watch. No. Because if you watch, you are going to be liberated. Pump and play. I am not making it up. I am showing you a verdict which you cannot obtain anywhere. It is here in front of me. I am showing it. I am reading from the judgment of court that Ejiofor went to court to represent Onyendu without nothing. And for that reason, Ejiofor sold Onyendu's opportunity, and the Fulani grabbed it. Because if Ejiofor had presented evidence, the evidence of Ejiofor should be the judgment of Umuahia court. In fact, apart from the fact that, evidences are plenty, Ejiofor ought to have used the Umuahia court, which trashed everything, including the Supreme Court judgment. Ejiofor did not present anything. Why is this person calling me, for Christ's sake? Ejiofor did not present it. Whether he presented it to, he has gone into agreement with the Nigeria government. Ozokome is not here. Let us do it, wash, and let us go. Just grant the application. So that but now, all of you have seen it, that Ejiofor went to represent Onyendu without fact. Hearsay story ana akọrọ ụmụ nwaanyị nke Ejiofor je kọọ na court, I hearsay, the hearsay, and they wrote it exactly the way that the story of Ejiofor is hearsay. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not there. Alomelo. Alomelo. Now, I want you people to also read, just briefly, in the counter affidavit, the deponent deposed in paragraph 4 that the source of his information is the senior counsel, Chief Mike Ozekome, saying, but in paragraph 4D, the deponent switched and stated as follows. Do you people hear what Ejiofor was doing in the court? Ejiofor told, when they asked him, where did you get this hearsay? Ejiofor told the court, the information came from Mike Ozekome. Mike Ozekome now gave Ejiofor information, and Ejiofor don't know the source or whether there is any fact. Ejiofor say the source of the information he was saying in the court representing Onyendu came from Mike Ozekome. They asked Ejiofor again in the 4B. Ejiofor switched again in paragraph 4D. The deponent switched. You know, the switch means that o chenjie n'okwu, ọ gbanwee n'okwu, ndị ashi, ndị oshi, ọ gbanwego okwu ya. Ọ bụrụzi ihe okwu na 4 ka ọ na-ekwusi na 4B, ọ gbanwego, o switch ya na. In a case Onyendu ewere ya na-eme, ewere Onyendu na-apị apịtị. Hey! Obi agbawago m. Ejiofor, they say Ejiofor twisted it, and then he stated as follows. D, which is the 4D, that in specific response to paragraph 5B, C, D, and E of the affidavit, which the respondent denies, I state as follows. Now, ihe Ejiofor kwuru na court nke a, ọ gbanwego okwu ya. Gezie ntị o. Underlining, and before gbanwe okwu a, enwere ike ọ bụrụ na apịaghị ụtalị mmụọ na the court. Who knows? 1, that the respondent never jumped bail, which is Onyendu did not jump bail. Neither is he a flight risk person, nor was any criminal antecedent or jumping bail established against the respondent before the trial. 2, that the respondent was always willing and will readily avail himself to establish his innocence to any bogus and phantom charge. Ejiofor went to court to say bogus and phantom charge that are validly brought against him. You don't do that. Bogus and phantom charge, that is for public. If you come to address public, you come to say bogus and phantom, you can use any word, but not in the court of law where you are defending, where a prosecutor is there and you are saying is a bogus and phantom charge. That is how Ejiofor defended Onyendu in these 2 sentences. Now ask yourself, where did it say that Ejiofor did not bring the fact that a competent court of jurisdiction in Nigeria has, given verdict on the fact that no court will ever try Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Nigeria because of the criminality of the Nigeria state against him, because of the extraordinary rendition. Ejiofor did not even say, okay, let me remind this court that there is a pending decision which says that no court can try Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in this country. So you cannot override already an understanding, a case, a decision of the court, which, to my understanding, has been appealed. So the fact is that no court have the right whatsoever to try Mazi Nnamdi Kanu until that Umuahia court appeal has been done and dusted, if it is him. before you can now say, okay, let us go and try. Because why are you trying somebody that court have already declared that is not going to be tried again? Thank you very much, Uchobi, for your super chat. We appreciate you. History will forever be your name, Simon. Thank you for restoring sanity to this struggle. Because, like Mazinam Dikano said, Chukwokika Abiyama cannot hand over his kingdom to morons. Water is the game. Exactly. They cannot hand over, a Chukwu can never hand over our destiny to morons. That's what we are doing. So when you hear the people that are telling you today, Ejiofor came and make a press release that Onyendu say, is this the person that somebody in Onitsha market will listen to? Is this the kind of man that they are going to say, Onyendu say, this man that want to kill Onyendu in front of court, this man that deliberately sold the opportunity of Onyendu in the court, the one is the man now calling you today, say, oh, don't listen to Simon Ekpa. The Onyendu did not give any sit at home order. Everything Ejiofor is doing is lies because he is serving Nigeria government. They hired him. He want to become the Alenonyema of Nanambra. Alenonyema that negotiated the amnesty of the militant in the Niger Delta and become billionaire. Ejiofor want to negotiate Biafra to become billionaire. So he is struggling. And all of them, Madubugwu, Chinasa Nwoshi, Chike Doziaha, all of them are, let us do this thing and end it once so that the money will come and we'll share it. Oh, China. But we have defeated them. Otherwise, I am asking Biafrans, why didn't Ejiofor present the judgment of Umuahia, which say we cannot try Onyendu anymore. No court. That Onyendu must be returned back to Kenya and money awarded to him. In addition to that, the United Nations gave opinion that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released because of this particular extraordinary rendition. So this Ejiofor did not present it to the court. At least, let us even say other fact and counter affidavit that he should have filed. So, when you are talking, I want you people to, how would Nigeria government grant Ejiofor's request with this vague and very, very, very vague, that doesn't make sense. Hi! After that, Ejiofor came out. We are doing it. They granted the leave to stay. Yes, and so we are working on it. This one is coming. The next court is coming. The court is going to fix the date. So if Ejiofor will now go to the court to fix a date, and he is going to defend Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on hearsay, ordinary hearsay, in a case that involves millions of the life of Biafrans. Have you people seen it? That Ejiofor is deliberately killing the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu so that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will continue to stay in dungeon and they will continue to fight me and fight other people that are fighting Biafra. That's all. Let Mazi Nnamdi, because I want to tell you people, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have abandoned Biafra, Ejiofor it would have been on the social media, on the Nigerian print media. Also, ask yourself, why are they not coming to write that Onyendu have abandoned Biafra? Let them write it now. But for the fact that Onyendu continue to stay in the dungeon and have not pronounced they have abandoned Biafra, which I know he will not do. Anything that comes from that DSS dungeon, nobody should take it. Anything that Ejiofor cooked with the Southeast governor of Anambra State, the Malami, all these things he cook, he go there and come out. Don't believe it. Anything that comes from DSS is fake. Anything that comes is fake. It's not real. And let me tell you, we know what, and he doesn't need to tell us what to do. We know. He doesn't need to tell us. He don't need to tell us that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say. We already know what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say before they capture him. Nobody should come today to tell me that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, I already know what he say. and what he said before they capture him. Don't tell me that he is saying something why I cannot see him, why he is not free, and you think I'm going to believe it. So I want to do on the chat. Those who are having meeting in a main market. Oh, we are going to respect the seat at home. Okay, we are not going to respect the seat at home. Ejiofor have said, Onyendu have said. Onyendu did not give the order in the first place. And if you think you are going to fight against the freedom, don't worry. You will come out. And you are going to have Biafrans to deal with. Because the revolution that is coming will involve arms. It is not the revolution of into pure water. It is not revolution of into okute. The revolution that is coming to liberate Biafra is involving arms for self-defense. First. So I want everybody to understand that Ejiofor should be stopped before ihe mebie. What I'm doing here is that it is, the judgment of this court is there, obtainable by everybody. Ejiofor did not represent Onyendu there. Ejiofor just went there and and gave up Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case without any defense. Hi. You see, we have defeated Ejiofor. We have defeated the criminals in the DOS. We have expelled them. So, and for the very first time, they came, and today they are worried about our sit-at-home order. I believe that a few months ago, when we order sit-at-home, they are not worried. Today they are worried because something is changing, because they know something have changed.
The information is that from December 9, December 10, December 11, December 12, and December 14, nobody should be seen outside. It is sit-at-home. Stay in your house. Use this time. Use today. Still 8. Buy everything you need. Stay in your house. Come out to die.
You're welcome back. You're welcome back. And, I'm going to show Biafrans the verdict that the ruling of the court where they discharged Onyendu. So let me show Biafrans the verdict of the court where Onyendu was discharged. And you are going to see that there is no acquitted. But Ejiofor claimed that Ejiofor have been telling his illiterate discharged and acquitted. I want everybody to watch and listen. Now, this is the decision, the verdict of the court. I'm going to zoom it a little bit. I'm going to zoom it a little bit. Here we go. If you look at this is the verdict of the court that discharged from 1 to 4. From 1 to 4. The court say 1, This appeal succeeds and it is allowed. 2. The decision of Nyako J of the Federal High Court, Abuja Division, delivered on the 8th day of April 2022, retaining count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, and 15 of the amended charges is set aside. The court charges are accordingly terminated and struck out. 5. The appellant is in consequence discharged. This is number 4. Now, ask the criminal Ejiofor, where did he get discharged and acquitted? Where did Ejiofor get discharged and acquitted that entire Biafrans have been turned to mumu people by the action and an incompetent person that called himself a lawyer? I am ashamed. Because people do not even have access. People did not even see the decision. They did not even see the verdict or the pronouncement of the court. People did not see the document. I have seen it. Where did Ejiofor see discharged and acquitted? People are asking him question that Onyendu has been discharged and acquitted, and he's explaining. Ejiofor did not correct anybody that, oh, he's not acquitted, but discharged. Because in law, the differences are clear. And the entire Biafra have been turned to Mumu people. Mumu illiterate that don't know what is discharged and acquitted. And any argument. So I want you, and if you go to the flyer they are sharing, like I saw one flyer, the Umuekwensu writers, let me even look for it. The Umuekwensu writers in the Ukumango writers, let me even bring the Ukumango writers. Look at this Ukumango writers. Look at them. Look. They say IPOB 2022-2023 message to Nigeria government. Obey your court order. Look at it. Look at it. Let me bring it. This Umuekwensu. Obey your court order that discharged and acquitted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally. My people, ask them, Ejiofor journalists that are going all over the world in Ukumango, ask them, where did they see acquitted in the court judgment? Alomelo. Or is it that Ejiofor that is feeding them acquitted and discharged don't know the meaning in law? I have been able to prove to you and show you the court judgment where the court say discharged and nothing else. So where did this Umuekwensu writer go to their Umuekwensu? Where did they see that the court discharged and acquitted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally? I want you people to understand that ndị echugo ndị Igbo afa, echugo Biafra afa. So anywhere you see them sharing this thing that is disgracing Ndi Igbo and Biafra at large, go and tell them that Ejiofor can no longer be disgracing us in the name of coming Alelonyema of Ndi Anambra. Pump and play. We are not I am telling you that Aromelo. So you see why some of us are very, very angry. Onyendu by now should have been freed. And this particular single sellout, this single sellout of Ejiofor have spoiled a lot of things. But we are going to overcome it. This sellout, this thing Ejiofor did, deliberate sellout. And one thing I do not know again is that who invited Ozekome to America? Who are these people? Who are these people who invited Ozekome to America to create room for this thing that Ejiofor did? I don't know. We have to begin to ask questions. Who are these Igbo people, Igbo whatever leader or whoever they are, that invited Ozekome to America, and in his absence, they gave judgment with Ejiofor and granted the appeal of federal government? I want to know those people. Let us ask question. Who are those who invited Ozekome? Is it America or somewhere that he was, how can you be inviting somebody that is fighting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu outside the country? Is it a plan? Is it a planned deal to kick Ozekome? Because I don't know how Ozekome with his brain will actually go to the court and begin to do hearsay, because he's well experienced. He knows that the hearsay is not admissible in the court of law. So the question is, who are those who invited Ozekome to America in the middle of case of Onyendu? I want to leave you with this question today. Let us begin to ask questions. Who are these people that in the middle of the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ozekome have to be invited to America? To do what? Is a very, very important question. So is it that the Ejiofor have connived with the people in America, or is it that it is Nigerian government that have connived to invite Ozekome there? I don't know. Yeah, I'm just asking question. So that in the absence of Ozekome, this kind of thing will happen. And in addition to that, Ejimako, Aloigb Ejimako, was not even allowed. Because if Aloigb Ejimako has been to that court, who knows? He would have brought some vital counter affidavit or counter response that would have made some sense. There is no way Aloigb Ejimako will be in that court, and Aloigb Ejimako will not remind the court that you do not have the right to try Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, that this case should be struck out of this court. And then you are going to ask him, why do you say that? I am saying it because there is a valid court decision refraining you or restraining you from trying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Nigeria court. As simple as that. Where is the evidence that court to say we should not try Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Nigeria court? This is it. In case if you don't have it, the case closed. And what we are saying is that we are demanding that you cannot try Mazi Nnamdi Kanu until the appeal court of this particular decision has been settled. Now the appeal has not been settled. You are trying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, violating your own court order, violating your own judicial system. A very valid argument that anybody can understand. So what you should check now is that, does this court that gave the judgment in Umuahia a competent court of jurisdiction in Nigeria? Does this court, is it a Nigeria court? Does it have jurisdiction? Does it have power? As simple as that. So let us know how they are going to circumvent, what kind of law in Nigeria that they are going to use to circumvent the system and then begin to give verdict on this particular appeal of the court. Let us see how they're going to do that. Of course, I know they're going to tell you, but we are here for another court decision. So that court shouldn't have given the decision in the first place. Fine. Fine. The court ought to have not given the decision in the first place. Fine. And that is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be released. Because it is there in that court decision. And there is no lawyer, there is no judge that will turn that thing around. Because Nigeria law also recognizes that you can't extraordinary rendition people. It's the highest violation of international law. So that is why we are going to fight and make the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Ejiofor's activity very, very useless. If you support Ejiofor, you are supporting the continued detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I want this quote to be going forward. Ejiofor went to court and represented Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on hearsay. Ejiofor went to court and allowed the Nigerian government to continue to detain Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So if you support Ejiofor, you are supporting the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu detention. Anybody that is kicking against our seat at home, you are kicking against Biafra and the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He does not need to give us order. We are not taking it upon ourselves. We have made it very clear. We are not taking order from him, from DSS, until he come out. So if you want him to stop this seat at home, you bring him out and let him come and stop it. That is why we must continue and we must continue. We must continue, and the sit at home will be enforced in the entire Biafra land.
The information is that from December 9, December 10, December 11, December 12, and December 14, nobody should be seen outside. It is secret. Stay in your house. Use this time. Use today. Still 8. Buy everything you need. Stay in your house. Come out to die.
Chairman of any market that is opened, any market you open, the chairman will hear from us. In Biafra land, any market you open, you will hear from us. We lost 5 million people. And if you don't sit at home, we'll make you sit at home by force. People, no wonder we are suffering. You would have no appreciation of the sacrifice of the dead. You think everything is mercantilism, is buying and selling. You convert every situation into a currency. You always look at the monetary value of every circumstance you find yourself in. That is why we have saboteurs and traitors within. They want to convert their position into money so that Abuja can recognize them and come and give them money. But we'll get all of you one after. And they are so-called political elites. Everybody wants to be politically correct. Everybody wants to be politically correct. Everybody wants to please Fulani because of 2023. Because they control INEC, they control CBN, they control everything. Your political future. In fact, if they can put this on in power, what can they not do? All of you were there claiming, this is our nation, Nigeria, without shit. You people, you disgust me. So,
all right, you're welcome back. And we are going to, I don't want anybody that is going to call, of course, not from this call, but I'm going to have few minutes to answer call, 15 minutes time to answer call. So if you want to talk and ask question, you have 15 minutes. And let me make it very clear, during the time of this sit at home, the angels of Biafra will be busy hoisting the Biafra flag all over Biafra land. And you must not challenge them. Don't challenge them. We are invoking the strongest spirit of Biafra. The flag of Biafra will be flying, and you must not come to challenge us. You must not come to challenge us. If you want to fight against the Biafra, you must not come to challenge us. Don't try it. Biafra flag will be hosted every blessed day of this sit at home till we finish it. And let's see what will happen. You say we are not going to bring Biafra, right? In next year. You said that we are not going to get freedom next year. You said that Nigeria will not disintegrate last year, right? Allow us and see what will happen. Welcome to the program. Hello.
Yeah, okay.
There, well, welcome to the program.
Yeah. It's also speaking fear for words. I wanted to speak about the sitting at home. I've been trying to lecture some of our people who are back home.
Who is talking?
Also,
Okay. Yes.
Okay, where am I going? So I've been trying to lecture our people who are back home. Even I just quarreled with somebody now. Back home now, my own friend. He's telling me why sit at home? What do I want them to do? I said, look, you people are Christians. When you go to church, they will ask you to do 3 days fasting. Some will be 7 days fasting to get a breakthrough, and you will obey. This one is a spiritual thing as well, because this is not a matter of maybe I'm a Christian or I don't go to church. This time, you must be spiritual to defeat the enemy. So he's asking me, what do I want them to do? Whether
please, I'm not here. Please. I don't want us to talk what people are saying or what people are telling you. Just tell me what you want to ask or what you want to say or what advice you want to give to people. Don't come and tell me story what happened between you and your friend, okay?
All right.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Sorry about that. So hello.
Hello, I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
Yeah, the question I want to ask is that during this sit at home, are we going to have some vigilante or anything that coordinate the whole entire Biafra land? Thank you.
Thank you very much. We're going to have security. So that's all. We're going to have security. Our security will be available in case if anything happens. So we're going to have security. I can't hear you again. All right, I think. Okay. Yes, like I said, we're going to have security. So we'll be providing security for our people. So we're going to have security.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. All right. All right, welcome to the program. Hold on, please. Hello. Yes, I can hear you. Please hold on a little bit. Let me fix this. right, go ahead.
Thank you very much, Simon.
You're welcome.
Fellow Biafran, good evening to you all. This is Bright Osai. I'm calling from Germany. Simon, this is the first, one of the very best analysis that you made, like our leader have always said. And then I thank you for bringing this treacherous irregularity of Ejiofor into the public scene, so everybody can see the mess up. That guy really disgraced everyone, especially myself. You know, I went into researching the differences between discharged and acquitted.
Yeah.
I didn't really see much differences there, but for the fact that Ejiofor went to the court without any valid evidences
Yes.
to defend our leader, it's a disgrace.
And you know, I stressed on that even before seeing this paper that I have today, because I just got this verdict today. So it was what I already analyzed and stressed on it, that he went to the court and the last one, he did not have any document, and so you see the lackadaisical and the unseriousness and incompetent. Just the incompetency is smelling.
This is and the guy will just come out and he will be shouting Muchineke, and truly, like you said, they will be under a tree and few people will be.
Yes.
This is a very big shame, fellow Biafrans. And there is something that played out here. You just figured it out. Why is it that Ozekome will travel when he have a very sensitive case in court?
Yes.
A case that has too many vested interested parties.
The most important one, the most important case, as a matter of fact, after the discharge, and this is the most important. In fact, that court is the most important one.
And I saw a video where he was dancing with some people that were acting like they are rich Igbo guys in the
in the
America or UK. I don't know.
I don't know where the place.
They were. He gave explanations on how he was contacted by Ejiofor for this case. So something must have played out. You know, Simon, we live in a country that is very lawless and very highly corrupt state.
Yes.
That anything game can change at any time.
At any time.
There's a very high evidence. I mean, high degree of treachery. Something must have played here that have made a senior advocate of the country. I don't know if he has that knowledge of what he did, the damage that it will cause to us.
It was the biggest damage. That is from top to bottom damage.
Oh my God! And these guys were saying dusted something.
Done and dusted.
I don't know how they put it.
Done and
dusted. So this was the reason why Ejiofor was telling us about done and dusted, which means he have sold our leader and he was done with him. Completely. And he have dusted him.
And now he want to fight Biafra by dishing nonsense from the DSS dungeon. You want to go?
My brother, I entered Ejiofor's Twitter today. If you see what I saw there, oh my God, I put my hands up. My heart was broken completely.
He has failed.
If you see what Ejiofor put up there, Ejiofor was fighting against it at home. Oh, Jesus Christ. I was shocked.
That is the reason he sold Onyendu now. He's fighting for peace in the southeast. I don't know whether it is Onyendu that is bringing insecurity in the southeast. So that is the peace he's fighting. Meanwhile, the people that he is parading in Abuja are all kidnappers, and he's receiving money from the money they paid from the money the commissioner of Anambra State, commissioner of utility in Anambra State, paid to the criminal that is following him up and down in Abuja. All of them, the government is shielding them now. But I have made a position today. So let the commissioner of Anambra, the utility in Anambra, tell the Anambra people who kidnapped him and how he ended up knowing who is Madubugwu. This is the highest secret I've revealed today.
Simon, the broadcast of Ejiofor made Southeast become a criminal ground and a terrorist ground.
Yes.
Ejiofor is coming out to the public to tell people that there is crisis in the. I don't understand where that crisis or where that criminality is.
I do not know.
Before, there was nothing like that. Ejiofor was the one who were orchestrating this thing every time, and people were telling him, why would you be talking when there are Boko Haram, more than almost 4 groups of Islamic terrorist groups?
I don't know.
In the north, you don't talk. Jesus.
You know,
only God knows what we did to Ejiofor.
That is why a lot of people are calling me. Oh, Simon, sit at home, this, that. I'm not going to talk to nobody. And after this particular sit at home, I'm going to cut communicating with a lot of people. I don't need distractors in this struggle until Biafra comes next year. All those people that are sending me message.
Who is not in
listen
line,
to me.
Anybody who is not in line.
All those
with this
people
struggle,
that are sending me messages.
You don't have to have any activity with them.
All
they are
those
going
people,
to throw you down. And all those their complaints are going to, those their complaints, those that are useless. I don't like to listen to them because they weaken the spirit.
Listen,
there is a spirit
I am making it pump and play. I am making it pump and play. Hey, all these people that are sending me message about the sit at home. Oh, we need to do this. After the sit at home, which is going to happen, I am going to remove and block all of you from A to Z. Even if you are president of Russia, Jesus. I will block you. Thank you very much for calling.
Thank you very much, Simon. God bless you.
Thank you. All right, and we'll continue. There we go. This one that you enter one hand today. You're welcome. Let me acknowledge our super chat. George Nwankwo, thank you very much for your super chat. We appreciate you. You're welcome.
This is your worry sister here.
Yes, you're welcome.
But please, you people should help me ask Carol White what did Nnamdi Kanu did to him that is making him to go to this length. Even Judas Iscariot did not do this to Jesus Christ. He wept. He thought Jesus Christ would not forgive him. He went to hang himself. If only he come for forgiveness, Jesus Christ would have forgiven him too. The death of the kiss of death that Nnamdi Kanu said to his wife. He could have said it to this Carol White. Because it's obvious that this man despises Nnamdi Kanu. There is no two ways about it. He does. I don't understand. How can you be a lawyer to somebody and you are the one killing that person? How? And people are not seeing it. And people are still allowing you to go and see Nnamdi in the prison. Why? Why can't people listen? Why are they not listening to you? Why you are crying like this? Why are they not listening? Mazi, you have a lion heart, and God will always bless you.
No, they are listening. It's just when they go to Nigeria media that they are working together with, they make noise and they even advertise it. So now people can know very widely that the sit at home is happening. Thank you very much.
It's happening, but so what about the counter signing? What will happen to that one? Because now it's like a double game now.
What?
The one that they put to countersign the one that you put in now, the sit at home. They now brought something to say no, you cannot. They cannot sit at home.
Who are they talking to?
Is the Biafra people now?
Are the Biafra people listening to them? That is the point now. So they can write it on social media to please their one Nigerianist and the OB people, but they are not. Biafra people doesn't listen to them. We are in charge in Biafra land, so nobody listening to the criminals. So don't worry about that. Thank you very much.
Yes. Yeah. Wait, one question, sir. Is the comment that went to America? You just made the exposition now. Please, we have to find out why did that man leave. And moreover, Nnamdi Kanu must have been asking for a document for a long time, and Ejiofor refused to bring him in. So maybe Nnamdi Kanu must have get angry for Ejiofor to allow that man to come in. I don't think the time that man came in was the appropriate time for him to come in. Remember, he's supposed to come in even before the time that he came. That is what my gut feeling is telling me.
Yes. Yes, of course. I know how he came. Forget what the story they are telling you. I know how Ezekome came to the picture, and I know how Ejiofor fought him. I know what it took Ejiofor to go to his. As all those things I know. I know what happened, how he ended up coming to the case. So Ejiofor fought against it. Ejiofor fought against anybody, not just Ezekome, but Ezekome summoned courage at the end of the day and came to that case. It will shock Biafrans that the first days Ozekome came to that court, he was not sure of coming. Yes, he was not sure of coming. So we're happy to see him at the end of the day. So the previous night, he was not sure of coming to the court. You see, a lot of things have happened that people don't know. And when Biafra begin to know these things, the time is coming. But we are going to make sure we destroy every criminals, all this treachery, all this sellout that have come and thinking that they have destroyed Onyendu and this movement. It is not. We are going to get Biafra on top of it.
Amen.
Thank
because
you.
the children that died how many years ago from Pashako, from hunger, it did not take them only 5 days for them to die. It took them months upon months of hunger. So 5 days will not kill people, Biafra. Please, you should sit at home.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for let me bring other people. Thank you.
Yeah, bye.
All right. Thank you, Noelon Odihambo. Odihambo, thank you very much for your super chat. I appreciate you. Why will a lawyer leave the country when he has a case in court? That's a question that we should be asking. We are more interested to know who are those who invited him in the middle of the case. You're welcome to the program. Hello. This one is not talking. There is this man who has been calling. Let's see if your phone can go. In God we trust. In God we trust. I'm calling you back because you have been trying to call. We are welcome to the program.
I greet you, the lion of the house.
You're welcome.
I greet you, the lion of the house.
You're welcome.
Make people not they stay for window, they talk. They listen. That's not fast. Yesterday, what I'm saying is we are going to the people to stay at home. If they say that the hungry will kill them, I believe that the hungry will not kill anyone.
Yes.
You are doing the light channel. I believe that the way that you are fighting everybody, all those criminals, God will give you strength. They will fight you. They will still find any way to make sure you lose hope. But please don't lose hope.
You people have not seen me. Wait now. Very soon something is happening. I got born there. I got born there. Bohaka is a bokoko. Very soon. You people don't know what is coming. You see this freedom?
It's not even their power. God will give you strength.
God have done it. How we are going to use the power that God gave us to get this Biafra is what we are discussing here.
Yesterday, I listened to Benjamin where they debate. I see them, Madubugwu, I see where they debate all those things. After they say someone will come online this man from Kuwait. After he come, he talk. Even he finished around, I think.
I have now chipped in the Anambra. The kidnapping of the commissioner of utility was done by Madubugwu. Yes. And Madubugwu is eating the money of this guy till today. That is the highest security information anybody can get. So let Anambra go and hold the commissioner. See, which people kidnapped you?
Anambra is whenever you are talking, many people are listening. But when the village you finish, they will start. I believe that what we say.
Because this one, listen to me. Listen to me. This one is what I used to throw to get fish in the river. Because more of the earthworm that I'm using is still plenty. You understand me? I've just given them one earthworm. Let them come and eat it. And let's see how they will dance in the public. Then I will come with the earthquake.
They will come out tomorrow. I believe that one. Their media warriors will come out tomorrow.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. Thank you.
Sir.
Thank you. You cannot be a criminal in the Biafra movement. No way. We raise money for Eastern Security Network. We struggle, raise money for 10 hours on a row. Raise money for them. They won't.
Major Bago, heroes not drunk man, Equitago.
Equitago, no, they come.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening. We're on a quarter for sit at home.
Madubugwu Ejiofor.
Of course.
And when you have a this struggle.
They are gone.
So this struggle, I don't need a pelugo. So Jidekiji. So Emechako. You understand? He are just not blackmail again where all this thing and is just wasting of time. You understand? Sit at home with the bonodi. So and when you get make a stop wire. So all this criminality and is just wasting of time. Because you go I think so when you get thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. I love that. Simple and short. So call me and tell me about the sit at home. That's what we are here. You're welcome to the program. You're welcome to the program.
Okay. Yeah, Mazi. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, actually, I want to use this opportunity to encourage our people to start asking some critical questions. Number one, why is it that all the time that Ejiofor has been coming to give us situation reports, there is no time that Onyendu condemns the killing of Ndibo by Fulani? It is always the criminality that Ndibo are committing that Onyendu condemns. Why?
But Fulani does not exist.
Number one. Number two, what do they tell Onyendu when they go there? Because it is based on what they tell him that perhaps he reacts sometimes. That is if at all he says anything. Because
yes, and let us not even dwell. Yeah, let us not even dwell on what they tell him. That we are on now the sit at home order. Are you getting ready for sit at home? That's what I want to hear.
Of course.
All right.
Of course.
Thank you very much. Then we don't waste our time to stupid people like Ejiofor.
Yeah.
After we have exposed him and everything.
I also want to encourage our people who are still, listening to all these blackmail and discouragement. When people, sometimes I ask people, for those of us who are Christians, you have a problem that is excruciatingly painful, and on top of the problem, you go to a fast. You punish yourself again on top of the problem you are going through. Why would you punish yourself? And now we are telling people 5 days sit at home, and they say, "Hey, hunger will kill people." Sometimes people need to take drastic action to stop the nonsense that is happening around them. Otherwise, the nonsense will continue.
Yes.
So when they begin to shout all this hunger, it is a kind of psyche manipulation. Hey, if you stay at home, hunger will kill you. Who is not suffering hunger in Nigeria already? So people have to jettison all those discouragements. It's just discouragement. No,
which will not work. Which will not work.
Yeah. Oh, that when somebody develops boil on the body, it is at the point the pain is highest that they incise it. Would they incise it with the sharp object and press the pus out of it? Very painful. Why wouldn't they say, no, the pain is too much, don't incise it, it will be more painful. It is then that they have to incise it and press out the pus. You go through the pain, but after the pain, everything will calm down.
Exactly.
That's the situation we are going through now. We will go through the pain, and after the pain, everything will calm down. I don't want to take much time, Marv. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, we continue.
Anybody, any chairman of any market that is opened, anybody, any chairman of any market that is opened, any market you open, the chairman will hear from us. In Biafra land, any market you open, you will hear from us. We lost 5 million people. And you can, if you don't sit at home, we'll make you sit at home by force. People, no wonder we are suffering. You would have no appreciation of the sacrifice of the dead. You think everything is mercantilism, is buying and selling. You convert every situation into a currency. You always look at the monetary value of every circumstance you find yourself in. That is why we have saboteurs and traitors within. They want to convert their position into money so that Abuja can recognize them and come and give them money. But we'll get all of you one after. And they are so-called political elites. Everybody wants to be politically correct.
Hold on.
Everybody wants to be politically correct. Everybody wants to please Fulani because of 2023. Because they control INEC, they control CBN, they control everything. Your political future. In fact, if they can put this on in power, what can they not do? All of you were there claiming, this is our nation, Nigeria, without shame. You people, you disgust me.
All right, Onyeka, welcome to the program.
Greetings, one of the greatest of our generation.
You're welcome.
The greatest gift of our generation, Man Simon Ekpa. I am more than proud of you. And knowing you is the best thing that happened to me since I was born. You and Mazin Andekan. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
There we
Dear friends, I want to remind you that when Nigeria government National Assembly want to pass some evil bill, they will send some of your senators abroad. They will give them money for trip abroad. I want you to know that is what happened in Zokomet travel when this case was done. That's what happened is something calculated. What Ejiofor did is very, very calculated. Okay? So we don't have to, our eyes need to be, this time around, if you do smell, they have already caged up this year governors. Okay, are you not worried that you are the GOs and your bishops are not talking? If they don't talk, who's supposed to talk truth? If bishops and pastors, reverends, do not talk truth now, when are they going to talk truth? Are you not worried about that? Are you not worried that our leader was discharged? Was discharged, and not even the bishops, not even the pastors that want to take you to heaven, they did not talk. A man who did not commit anything, who is calling for a referendum. When they say that the voice of the people is the voice of God, if the pastor did not support the voice of the people, whose voice are they going to support? If you are a Biafran and you are attacking Simon Ekpa and those who are, you are the lowest IQ human being on this planet Earth. If you are doing it ignorantly, you cannot reason. Look at this, look at what's going on. If someone else does not do what he's doing, hunger will not kill him. He said where he is. He's working for you. He's trying to save you from your demented, brutalistic, dumb mind. Man, thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you very much. All right, our line is on. We are still having okay, oh my goodness, we've actually exceeded the time. And a few more calls. We need questions. If you have questions, to ask. And tomorrow we are going to have a program again, which is going to border on question and answer. And we're going to also make flyers. Yes, the chairperson of Umuada, you're welcome to the program.
Hey, Dado himself.
There we
There we do they think we are joking? We are not playing.
Yeah.
It's time for us to get to our promised land.
Exactly.
If Anambra people are doubting what you're saying, let them go and ask Madubugwu, how did he get an oath to Soludo's brother?
Yes.
If they are doubting
Yes.
Why was he kidnapped?
Why was he kidnapped?
He's still paying the money till today.
And those people they killed.
The money up to today.
Yes.
So that's what they will have to go and find out. Not coming to tell us that it is Biafra or never. Anybody that comes out, I got pure one CR. That I think it's time for Martin Nandikan will be setting up programs that will be out there destroying it. Not this time.
Not this time.
We're heading to Biafra land. 5 days will not kill them.
Yes.
After all, during the NSAS, they stayed at home for 3 good months. Nothing happened. Even the preservative that were given to them, they used it. They didn't give it to them. So ask them. Let a number of people go and ask
Madubugwu
Osoludo's brother what happened.
Yes.
If they're saying that you're lying.
Yes.
If they think that
let them come. Let them challenge me that I'm lying.
Yes. Let them come out and say, anybody that will come out this time will receive it for.
Yes.
Because we're heading home. Enough is enough. Enough of this nonsense. Biafra is today or never. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, if Undanambara think that I am lying, they should go to the... And if the commissioner refused to talk and confess about those who kidnapped him, he is supporting the criminality. It means that they are the one who is aiding and sponsoring kidnapping in Anambra. Welcome to the program.
Hello. Yeah. Marley Simon Deo.
You're welcome to the program.
Yeah. I'm calling from Biafra land.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, I appreciate what you're doing so much. You know, since the kidnap of our leader, everything come to clear that since our leader used to cancel election boycott,
yes.
now we understood everything that has been happening between all these DOS and our leader.
Yes.
Because, you know, people like us who have Biafra in heart, whenever our leader cancel boycott, it hurts us so much.
It hurts you so bad. Yeah.
We used to ask ourselves, what happened? Why? But now, after the kidnap of our leader and the exposition you are doing have made us understand everything that is happening.
Yes.
And my happiness is that because I know who you are, and I know that you are not going to cancel all this things that they thought that, they are going to convince you to cancel the sit at home or no election in Biafra.